My Fair Lady is the story of how Eliza Doolittle overcomes her really humble beginnings to kind of seek out what she wants in the world and overcome what was holding her back, which was actually her language and how she spoke.
I became involved with TryLight for My Fair Lady, having previously been involved with A Man for All Seasons in 2019. And then I was very interested in acting after that and thought I wanted to pursue it further, but my work schedule didn't make that possible. And I finally made a decision that in order to continue with acting, I might have to change my schedule. So I did. I saw they had auditions for My Fair Lady, and I decided to go out and see how it would work out for me. And it worked out quite well. I learned a song. I'd never sang in public before. I learned a song and I came and auditioned for the musical director, Pauline. And I did my reads on stage with the other actors. And a few days later, they offered me the part of Professor Henry Higgins. Prior to auditioning for My Fair Lady, I had never heard of the play or the movie. I only knew that it was a musical because we had to sing during the auditions. And so, of course, once I was offered the part, I had to do a little bit of research to discover who Professor Henry Higgins was. It is a charming story. Story of a young Cockney flower girl, Eliza Doolittle, who has dreams of moving beyond her station in life and finds that to do that, she feels she must speak properly. And so she enlists the aid of Professor Henry Higgins to help her in that aim, and the story flows from there.
I've always loved acting. That was my background before I got into education. And I heard that they were doing My Fair Lady, and it's such a great show. It's based on one of my favorite plays, which is Pygmalion by George Bernard Shaw. And I just really wanted to get involved. And I also thought it was important to get involved to kind of show my students that there's this amazing community thing that we can do. And it's really special to be able to work with some of my students in this show, which is really pretty phenomenal for me. It's really exciting to be able to do that.
I'm Cheryl Kinney Matheson, and I'm production manager for My Fair Lady, which is soon to begin at TryLight Theatre, and you can probably hear some of the rehearsing in the background. It's a very exciting time here because this is a big show, a wonderful musical, a popular musical. Many of you will know the tunes and be able to almost sing along. So the cast is almost ready. The show will open on the 23rd of November, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about what the production manager role is about. So, the director of the show, and we have two directors, music, is Pauline Martin. The director of the drama part is Gord Desjans, and stage manager is Riley Sleeman, and I'm the production manager. So they do what's on stage, I do what's off stage. And there are about 80 people working off stage to make this show happen. That doesn't include the cast and the music crew, but 80 others. So altogether, there are about 100 people involved in this production. We are a community theater, and this is a fine example of what it means to be a community theater. Everyone is a volunteer. Hours and hours and hours have been spent in this. The stage is magnificent. So the set elves, as we call them, have been building, and the set artists have been painting. You have to see the costumes. And when you do, just consider the hours and hours of work that have been put into creating these costumes. And then there's the people who welcome you when you come to the theater. There's the people who clean the theater. There's the makeup and the hair who are busy for 2.5 hours before every show getting cast ready. And the list goes on.
Oh, come expecting a rollicking good time. There's a lot of tomfoolery. I'll just slip into character here a little bit. There is some fantastic interaction between the main characters, which create a lot of opportunity for humor. The ensemble cast has some outstanding musical numbers, and I think people are going to recognize a lot of them. Even those of us from a more modern era, this play was originally performed in the 1950s and a movie in the 1960s, we're going to recognize the music. There's a lot of classic Broadway tunes. And I think for just a great night of entertainment, coming for a great story, some wonderful laughs, and some fantastic music, My Fair Lady is, for all ages, probably 10 and up. Family friendly, absolutely. Although Higgins it does have a certain way with words, there would be no language that is offensive to young ears, and that's not because we've cleaned it up for our production. It was written that way, I think, so that all audiences could enjoy it. Even the themes of the play are quite acceptable, I think, to age 10 and up, certainly.
The rehearsal process has been a lot of fun. The principal started rehearsing last April so that we could learn the music, because the music in the show is really quite challenging. I'm used to singing alto usually. I sing on a lower key. So for me, my journey has also been getting used to singing some of these higher, more soprano type songs. Which has been really, really exciting and really lovely to explore. And then when we've actually got the full cast together in September, then we started to put it onto the stage and really got to see the story come alive, which is one of my favorite things about drama and theater in general. TryLight is a really, really unique, wonderful thing in our community. It has really high quality in the programming that they offer. And it's also really nice to go and meet like-minded people who care about the arts, who care about storytelling, who care about that kind of unity and creation at the same time, with theater at the heart of it. It's a really great way to network and find people in your community that you can connect with. Everyone should come see the show. It is a lot of fun. It's great music, great story, and great lessons to be learned from it.
I've been involved in many facets of Kenora life over the past 30 plus years that I've lived here. People know me as a martial arts sensei, as a weightlifting coach. And nobody knows me as somebody who would get up and sing in public. And I think I have a bit of a reputation as being a little bit stoic in the community. And this is a wonderful opportunity to come and see the comedic or humorous or maybe entertaining side of Sensei David White. I would encourage people certainly to come and see that side of all of the actors that are participating in the show. I think you're going to see a wonderful side of them, very entertaining, very lighthearted, and demonstrating a wide range of skills that you might not know they had. One of the engaging things about TryLight is the fact that it is community theater and it is run by volunteers. It's my understanding there are up to 80 volunteers helping with the show, everything from selling tickets to building sets to setting up seating. We have people who are doing hair and makeup and providing food. There's just endless opportunities to be involved with community theater, and you can give as much time as you have available or as little time as you feel you can commit. And it's just a wonderful opportunity to meet new people, to be involved with people who you might not otherwise encounter in your daily life at work or in other activities, sporting activities, for instance, that you might be involved in, or church activities you might be involved in. TryLight brings together a diverse range of individuals and personalities, and it's just so much fun to be involved with them.
Tickets go on sale on November the 12th, and you can get your tickets in two ways. You can come to the box office at 11:30 on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 11:30 until 1 o'clock. Until the show is sold out. And please hear that, because we're expecting the show to be sold out. Or you can go online at trylighttheatre.ca, and it's quite an easy process to order your tickets. The run of the show is November 23rd, November 24th, matinees in the afternoon at 3 p.m., and then November 26th to November 30th for evening performances at 7:30. Don't miss it. One of the songs is "Wouldn't It Be Loverly?" And it is loverly, so come and see.